Now, before you raise an eyebrow, let me ask, what if being vulnerable could make you a stronger, more trusted, and more inspiring leader? According to Gallup, leaders who display vulnerability see a 50% increase in employee engagement. That's massive. In this guide, we'll explore how vulnerability drives trust, fosters innovation, and creates workplaces where people thrive. Stay with me as we dive into powerful examples, real-life strategies, and actionable insights to harness the transformative power of vulnerability in leadership. Understanding vulnerability in leadership. Let's start with a key question. What does vulnerability in leadership really mean? Vulnerability isn't about oversharing or losing control. It's about the courage to show your authentic self, your strengths, your struggles, and your humanity. This willingness to be open creates a powerful ripple effect within teams. When leaders acknowledge their imperfections and admit they don't have all the answers, they build trust and foster connection. Imagine working under a leader who says, "I made a mistake, and here's what I've learned." Wouldn't that make you feel safer to take risks and grow? The problem with avoiding vulnerability. So why do so many leaders avoid vulnerability? The biggest misconception is that vulnerability equals weakness. This belief is so ingrained that leaders fear admitting mistakes will undermine their authority. But let's think about the opposite. When leaders avoid vulnerability, they create a culture where no one feels safe to admit mistakes or share bold ideas. Picture this. A team member has a groundbreaking idea but keeps quiet, worried about being judged. That's the cost of avoiding vulnerability. Missed opportunities for growth and innovation. Imagine a CEO who never admits when they're wrong. Their team begins to mirror this behavior, and soon, mistakes are swept under the rug instead of addressed. The result? A stagnant, disconnected culture. The power of vulnerability, real-life stories. Now let's flip the script. What happens when leaders embrace vulnerability? Take Howard Schultz, the former CEO of Starbucks. Schultz frequently shared personal stories from his upbringing to the challenges he faced as a leader. This openness made him relatable and fostered loyalty among his employees. Another example is Satya Nadella, CEO of Microsoft. Nadella transformed Microsoft's rigid, competitive culture into one built on empathy and collaboration.